Hey. Oh, okay, go ahead. Sorry. I was talking about Gravity real quick.
Yeah, what about it?
I heard Eric saw it, and Derek saw it.
What about it?
And I want to talk about that because I think Eric has a different opinion than most.
I just didn't enjoy it.
I was just curious why you didn't enjoy it. I just wanted to get into that and see what
wow,
it was.
Sean's gonna put you on blast.
He is,
No, but no,
and I am okay with that.
I'm not
Make
upset
sure.
with it.
Hey, he's gonna find the chink in your armor and exploit it.
He's gonna try. I don't mind. People have told me that like I'm dumb for not liking the movie. That's okay. It's not my kind of movie, but I kind of knew that going into it. I don't like scenes where I always feel like there's horror movies and stuff that someone has trapped something and they're gonna suffocate, and it's like it's like this really intense thing. And I don't enjoy that about movies anyway. And then I went into this movie, and that's the whole movie. But
in CG, you don't like CG shit.
I don't like CG.
You shouldn't have gone to see this.
Hey, I don't like CG. I don't like CG. I don't like suffocation. I don't like 3D.
Do you like space?
And Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Kind of. Do you like Sandra Bullock?
I'm fine with her. Whatever. I thought that the characters were not that interesting. I thought the 3D was used poorly. I thought that the symbolism was really heavy-handed. I just didn't. I felt like a carnival ride where it was this build to this intense moment, and I really enjoyed the intense moment. I thought that when, I don't like suffocation stuff, whatever, when that stuff is like getting there and you're like on the edge of your seat, I was really like ripping shit and like into it. But then those moments would pass, and it would be these quiet moments, and I wouldn't care about what was going on. I just felt like it was a lot of up and down, and it didn't really... I didn't find peace anywhere to enjoy anything about the film. But you know what? That's not my kind of movie, so...
There you go.
That's
I was just curious. That's what you had to say about it.
You're trying to put me on blast.
I'm really not.
You are, and that's fine.
Okay. Did you know that Ed Harris is Mission Control?
Yeah, I did know.
I did not know
I didn't know
that.
that.
I think that's awesome.
That's very cool.
I like that.
Well, Ebert loved it. He went ape shit.
I forgot. I forgot about that.
You mean Siskel.
Yeah, I'm not Siskel. I really am like, I think that's just a mismatch of like, especially when you were telling me about the CG thing, I was like, Eric, you shouldn't have gone.
No, I don't hate it. It looked like there were points where I felt like I was being tricked, or somebody was trying to trick somebody when they had like these really long shots. It would be like George Clooney putting around in space, and then it's like these really long shots with no cuts.
Nice try, Mr. Quaron.
I'm watching it going, wow, these are like really long shots with no cuts. Wait, you pan over to nothing. You pan over to a green screen, and then back to a fade. Like, I didn't think that the cinematography was great because it was CG. And then I felt like it was a lot of faces on CG bodies. Maybe they weren't CG, I don't know. I just thought the symbolism wasn't that. It was just heavy-handed, and I felt
I still think those sequences are impressive, regardless of them being in camera or not. I
thought there were sequences that were good, but I felt like, and we talked about this, there was like point of view stuff, some like first-person point of view stuff, and it felt like I was playing Halo.
Yeah, I don't really like POV stuff.
Yeah.
We
Now,
were talking
that's
about
funny.
that.
The point of view stuff made me feel like I was watching a video game cutscene as well.
I'm just never into first person in a movie. That's just
but I actually don't breathe in my ear, please. That's distracting. I actually really enjoyed those point of view shots because I felt like I personally have always loved space and found it very fascinating, but it's kind of scary, the idea of being up there and just like hanging, and you could just float away into the void and never come back. So the movie was very fascinating from that aspect, and those point of view shots almost made me feel like, oh, you know what? This is what it would be like. It's not as scary as I imagine it. It's just like, you gotta hold on, man. I felt like I was in space. I felt like they put me there. I liked the movie. I thought it was beautiful.
I think the only thing I have a strict disagreement with you, Eric, where I think like you're actually like wrong, is the 3D. I can't wrap my brain around that.
Oh, what was your favorite 3D moment? Was it the wrench? And she goes, "Ooh,
but you've mentioned the same two things though. There's two things.
It's the screw, the wrench, and I didn't think the depth.
I didn't
think the depth was used that well. It
just doesn't match up with any.
I thought that the movie. I'm not going to spoil the movie except for the opening shot. I'm going to describe the first 30 seconds of the movie. If you don't want to hear this, turn it off. When the movie opens with a shot of planet Earth and there's all these stars in the distance and this little spaceship comes floating from the distance, getting closer and closer to the screen, I thought that was so awesome. And I thought that the use of depth was really cool. And I don't want to talk about the movie because I really enjoyed it. I don't want to ruin it, but I'll talk to you privately. I really enjoyed various segments throughout the movie, specifically for the use of 3D. I thought it was the best 3D movie I've ever seen, personally.
I've never seen a 3D movie where I went, well, I'm glad I saw that in 3D, ever. Ever.
Could you imagine watching this movie in 2D and feeling like...
I think I would have enjoyed it more if I saw it in 2D. I honestly do.
That's what I don't understand.
Man, I'm shutting the doors on you right now.
I'm fine with that. You're not going to be here
the
tomorrow.
blast doors in my brain just went down.
I'm fine with that. I don't care.
Yeah, good thing I retired.
Did anybody see it in Dolby Atmos?
No. Was it playing somewhere in Dolby Atmos?
Mira Mesa and the ArcLight Theater.
The only thing I've ever seen in that was Oblivion. And that was cool. And you know what? It wasn't... It was like whatever for like, oh man, things are flying by and things are blowing up. Whatever. Anybody could make that sound big and bombastic. When it was cool was when there was like a dust storm outside. It was like, shh. I mean, it was just like, whoa, that is fucking everywhere.
I didn't realize there was one of those
That
in
is
San Diego.
really crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that either because I saw that in like
Neither
Vegas
did I,
or something.
but I was trying to find a good place to go see it because I don't want to see it in 3D at all. And I saw that Mira Mesa has it in Atmos and the ArcLight Theater in La Jolla at UTC.
I still haven't been to that ArcLight. I thought that was cool they built it, but I like never make it.
What is it?
It's kind of like that Alamo.
Oh, is it?
ArcLight is a big theater in LA, and like you can pick your own seats before you go there and stuff like that.
It's expensive though.
Yeah, it is.
Actually,
it's
it was
really
less expensive than Mira Mesa. Like
Really?
$2.
Really?
Really?
It was $12 for a movie or at ArcLight, or $14 for a movie at Mira Mesa.
Huh.
But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I thought Gravity was perfect. 4 out of 5. I wasn't there for that, so I don't
It's
know
not
if
my
that's the
kind of
correct
movie. I'm probably not going to like it. I'll see it opening night.
I didn't see it opening night. Oh, you're making a Garrett joke. Shit. I'm sorry. I stepped on a Garrett joke.
What was
I apologize.
what was that? I don't remember.
That was...
Oh, for anybody who can't remember, Garrett was totally not interested in seeing World War Z, but
Yeah.
did admit he would
Oh,
go
that's right. I
In,
think I missed
the,
that
in the
too.
same sentence. That was the best part of it.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, well, I have zero interest in seeing that movie. But it's a zombie movie, so I'll probably see it the opening night. You just said two contradictory
This
things.
is our last week to really dig into Garrett without
Yeah.
him here.
Let's get him.
So we really need to analyze
That guy's
everything
a
we can.
fuckface.
His effects
Suck.
are. Hey, if you guys could see behind the camera, good thing they look good on camera. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I saw fucking Night of the Living Dead 2.
In person, they look like shit. Thank God we make videos and not plays. That's all I'm gonna say.
We should make plays.
Then I'll do the makeup. No, is his favorite movie of the year still Wolverine? Did he see?
It might. I might be,
That
I
was
think-
the only
I
thing.
think,
Hold on.
I think he saw Gravity.
Iron
I
Man
don't
3.
know that.
Did a
did he?
Resident Evil movie come out?
Oh no, he said that he doesn't like those either, but he goes to see them.
You guys to see him.
Every single one of them.
Here's the thing, though. My philosophy is, I'll see anything. I don't give a shit. Seeing a movie doesn't take a piece of me away. I mean, maybe if I'm low on money or something, I won't go. But you know what I mean? Like, I'll see whatever. You want to see Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist? Hey, why the fuck not? If I have nothing going on, why not? I'll go see whatever. So there are times it makes me sad because Garrett tells me, yeah, fucking Resident Evil. I don't know why I go. No one else wants to go. So I just see these by myself. And whatever. And it's like, I feel bad because it's like, I'll go see fucking a 2-hour fart in a movie theater just to review it or just to whatever. You know what I mean? I'll go. Even if it's bad, it's funny to me. You know, whatever. I'll go. But he like, I don't think he can like even bring it up. Like, he just gets like dark about it. It's just odd. He just like, I went and got it over with. Like it's some unholy act or something.
You know, we talked about. You asked if Wolverine was his favorite movie of the year. I can't think of what my movie of the year would be, and the only movie that I can think of that was like at all credible that I saw this year is probably Gravity.
Yeah, no, that's what we were saying.
I'm like, I can't pick it for my movie of the year because I really didn't enjoy it.
We were at odds about it, and then it was like...
But it's better than probably every other movie that I've seen.
Yeah, it's
this
like
year.
we talked about, me and Eric and Kevin talked about it for like 45 minutes, and then that was how the conversation concluded with... Yeah, but
and like it's probably the best movie that I've seen all year, but I really didn't enjoy it. But no other movie was probably better than that. I don't know.
And again, the most
it's
I
been
could
fucking
say
me up all week.
is I had a good time at Star Trek.
I love Star Trek.
Other than Gravity, that's the most I can say.
Rocco brought that up when we were talking about it earlier this week, and I forgot that movie had come out.
Yeah,
and I didn't think it was bad. It was
I thought it was great.
But you know what? It was more Star Trek as opposed to whoa! I can't believe what they did with Star Trek. It was more Star Trek, and that's fine. And hey, it's an episode of Star Trek. That's fun.
The first one was that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
it's
the
like
second one, you know you're getting.
Yeah, exactly. But
hey, when is Bad
movie.
Grandpa coming out?
That's the end of the month.
I have a friend who lives in China. He honestly thought the title to When a Stranger Calls was "Don't Pick Up the Phone." And he would refer to it as "Don't Pick Up the Phone," and nobody would know what he was talking about.
I think the title for Gravity is misleading. It should be called "Don't Float Away." The movie has so little to do with gravity, and it's everything to do with not floating away.
Yep.
They fucked up.
Yeah,
No, but you know why they called it? There's one thing I could say, a spoiler real quick. I'm going to say a spoiler about Gravity, but I'm going to have my hand raised the whole time. Wait, Brian, did you see it? You didn't see it?
I don't see it.
I'll say it another day.
I'd spoil it.
Piss on it.
I'll look at the wall.
How would that fucking save you from anything?
It should have been
That's what we
called
used to tell Kevin to
Zero
do.
Gravity. Maybe that'll be the prequel.
I hope so.
Zero Gravity. Gravity Zero.
One complaint I read about Gravity, and Eric, you didn't like the movie. This guy didn't like the movie. So maybe you can find common ground. It was on IMDb. There was a thread because this guy was so pissed off because it's never explained why their mission goes wrong.
Yeah, it is.
And he wanted to know...
Not good enough.
It is explained. They tell you.
No. He thinks... Brian, plug your ears. In case you hear stuff you don't want to hear. He thinks, okay, Sandra Bullock says she's up there installing a prototype, but George Clooney says NASA doesn't install prototypes. So what are they installing? One, why did the Russians take out their own satellites? Two, and what is this a connected conspiracy? He believes there is a conspiracy to knock out all the satellites to send the Earth back into the Stone Age, and it's never fucking explained.
Do you know why it's never explained? Because none of that is in the movie.
But you know what?
But
if you look at the prototype she's installing, and you look at the circuit boards, I saw it in IMAX, so I saw details people didn't see. It was 70 feet big, a little screw, and next to the screw was the number 237, like the room 237. Oh. So was this movie trying to tell us what was going on in the air during The Shining? Yes.
All right.
Okay.
That's all.